Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Lepper.
One of the biggest high school coaching legends in Rockford history is Alex Saudargas. He was the man who coached the Rockford West basketball teams that won back-to-back state championships in 1955 and 56. Saudargas passed away in 1999. Earlier that decade, I had the chance to visit with him in his home. Here's another look at my Stateline Sports Memories.
The year was 1955, and the Rockford West High Warriors basketball team was crowned the state champion. The following year, West High repeated with the second state championship. The head coach of those teams was Alex Saudargas. Now, 76 years old, Saudargas remembers those teams fondly. Memorabilia from those clubs and the many others he coached fill the basement of his West Side Rockford home. Saudargas has been out of coaching for 16 years, and the game he plays now is with a deck of cards.
I played bridge and 500 and so on.
Saudargas has his largest team ever, his family. 9 children, 22 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. To know Saudargas is to know that there is one thing missing from this picture, his trademark bow tie. Yes, he still wears them.
The only reason I wore a bow tie is I used to wear a long tie, and when I started selling pots and pans, I went up to Wisconsin, to Lake Delavan, and I found out that all the guys wore bow ties because the long ties got in the soup or whatever, see? And so that's when I started to wear bow ties. That was in the middle 50s.
The gymnasium where Saudargas coached for more than a quarter of a century bears his name today. It has since 1986. But varsity basketball games are no longer played here. Saudargas says it was a sad day when West High School was closed down.
In a way, yes, because, see, when you win state championships, and I had a kid that won that tennis championship, that school becomes very close to you.
Sports is still a part of Saudargas' life, but now he's strictly a spectator.
I'm a Bull fan, I'm a Bear fan, I'm a Cub fan.
And I'd venture to say that around here there are still a lot of people who are Alex Saudargas fans.
Saudargas did grow up in Rockford. He wrestled and played football at NIU, and in addition to coaching at West, he also coached at North Boone for 1 year. Tomorrow night on Stateline Sports Memories, we go back to the day when John Daly packed in the crowd at the Rockford Pro-Am Golf Tournament.